guys, it is Leah. Welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to do a mid-year book freakout video. I feel like I'm a little bit late to it because when I'm filming this it is the middle of July, but better late than ever, right? Let's get into it. Starting off with the best book I have read this year. I actually finished this one yesterday, and it is Mother of Death and Dawn by Carissa Broadbent. This book was fantastic. It is the conclusion to the War of Lost Hearts trilogy by Carissa Broadbent. Was amazing. No complaints at all. Really fantastic book. I definitely highly recommend that one. Next up we have Best Sequel. My favorite sequel that I have read this year is Monsoon Rising by Thea Guanzon, which is of course the sequel to The Hurricane Wars. I thought A Monsoon Rising was very good. I thought it was the perfect follow-up. And such a cliffhanger. I can't wait for the third book. I don't know when that's going to be. I should look into that, but oh my god, really good. I could tell from the end of the first book that I would really enjoy the second one, and it definitely didn't let me down, so I was very glad about that. New releases I haven't read yet but want to. I have so many in this category. I still haven't read Water Moon. I still need to read The Night and the Moth, Shield of Sparrows, Rose in Chains, Tusk Love, and Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil. So those are probably, of this year's new releases, my ones that I want to knock over as soon as I possibly can. My most anticipated read for the second half of this year is none other than Alchemize by Sen-Lin Yu. I am so outrageously excited for this book, and it's gonna be in a certain book box that I'm subscribed to, which is so exciting. Like, I feel sick with excitement when I think about what that edition is going to look like. So exciting. It's gonna be a big one, but I've been seeing people with their arcs and I'm like so outrageously jealous. I wish that was me. My biggest disappointment this year, some of you may not be shocked to learn that it is Blood of Hercules by Jasmine Mass. This did not live up to the hype. It was terrible, and if I've said it once, I've said it a million times. If Blood of Hercules has no haters, I am dead. Teehee, sorry if you liked it, it just was not for me. My biggest surprise was A Deal with the Elf King by Elise Kova. I did think I would like this, but I didn't think it would be like very good. I was shocked by how much I enjoyed this book. It was an easy 5-star. I absolutely tore through it. It was really fantastic, and it is making me badly want to pick up more books by Elise Kova, because there was something in that book that was perfect for me. She has a new book coming out soon. I think it's called Arcana Academy, and I've heard really good things from like the Arkham proofreaders, so I'm hoping I will like that one too. Maybe that'll be the next Elise Kova I read. Giving the same answer really for the next question, I have a favorite new author, debut author or new to me. These are both new to me. So Elise Kova is one of the authors I really enjoyed. And also Amanda Richardson. Amanda Richardson writes like dark-ish, not overly dark, but I guess spicy contemporary romance, and I really like the way she does it, and I've very much enjoyed pretty much every book I've read from her this year. The first one I read, I just found it okay, but then every other one I've picked up this year I very much liked. So I think Amanda Richardson is definitely going to be like an auto-buy author for me. Newest fictional crush. Shout out again to the War of Lost Hearts trilogy, because Max Notarius Farleone is my fucking boy. I love him. Slight shout out to Kajuan. I think that's how it's pronounced. I don't know. I'm so sorry. I don't listen to audiobooks or anything, so I never know how any character's name is pronounced. I just raw dog it. But yeah, Max, he is my new book boyfriend. He's so incredible. I just want the best for him. But there was something about Kajuan as well, just like, was he a good guy? Not really, but the depth in him, I don't know, I really liked him as well. But yeah, Max is my boy. My newest favorite character, shout out again, War of Lost Hearts trilogy, is Tisana Vizatik. I think that's how it's pronounced. God, I really hope that's how it's pronounced, or I'm gonna look like a fool. Tisana, she's so cool. I haven't met a heroine from Carissa Broadbent who I haven't liked, but I really like Tisana. She reminds me of Aylin a little bit. Not exactly, but a little bit. And I guess my other newest favorite character, or I guess this is sort of a rollover-ish from the end of last year, but definitely like solidified this year. Another favorite character of mine is Laurent from the Captive Prince trilogy. He is amazing. I love him. So definitely, yeah, Laurent and Tasana. A book that made you cry. I'm a very emotional person, so a lot of books make me get teary, but I definitely cried while reading The Sword of Kaigen by M.L. Wang. This book is terrific. It's literally a must-read fantasy novel as far as I'm concerned, and it's a standalone, so like it's not a big buy-in. It makes me really excited to read Blood Over Brighthaven. I don't know if that's a release from this year. If it is, you can add that to my list of new releases that I haven't read yet. But yeah, I loved Sword of Kaigen. There's something so special about that book. It was just, I can't wait to try and force everyone I know to read it. Most beautiful book bought. I have two answers to this. I'll throw some reels I made up of them on the screen so you can see, but the Broken Bindings edition of Magician by Raymond E. Feist, and then also the Dreamer Whale edition of Quicksilver by Kylie Hart. They are stunning, really, really stunning books. They're quite like different in design, but just gorgeous. I love them. Books I want to read by the end of the year. I'm putting one thing on this list. One thing. I want to finish the Sword of Truth series. Not all of them in like finishing the Nikki Chronicles and like the Children of Dahara, but I want to read like Chainfire, Confessor, those ones. I know there are technically some other side books, but I consider like the Confessor, Chainfire, those three books, I forget what the other one's called off the top of my head, I'm sorry. I consider those books like the core Sword of Truth books, and that's what I think most people consider to be the main series, so I want to finish those by the end of this year. I hope I can make it happen. We'll see. Finally, favorite book to movie adaptation. None. I don't think I've watched a book to movie adaptation this year that's like a new one. In terms of book to movie adaptations that I have rewatched this year, but they're not new, but are my favorite, are always any adaptation of Pride and Prejudice, any adaptation of Sense and Sensibility, and probably the Anya Taylor-Joy Emma. Any version of Jane Eyre. If you don't know, Jane Eyre is one of my favorite books of all time. I love the movie adaptations. That's how I initially found my love of Jane Eyre. My mom is a fan of the movies and she had one on DVD and I watched it as a kid and I fell in love. I love Jane Eyre and I've never met a Jane Eyre film that I did not like. So they all have their own little merits and, you know, they all include or exclude different things and they're all a special experience and I love Jane Eyre so much. Alright, got through that a lot quicker than I thought. So this is going to be a bit of a short video, but I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your answers to the book freakout tag below. I would love to hear from you. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, leave a star emoji in the comments and I'll see you next time. Bye!